Sparking Zero has done a very poor job with customization, and I'll be the first to say it, I am the biggest Sparking Zero glazer on this app, and I'll take that title proudly, but they have done a very poor job in some of the categories in this game where I hope they had did way better, and customization and outfits is one of the ones that I'm very big on. I think being able to tell the difference between a mirror match is kind of important. Not really too much in this game because of the way the camera is, but still, I think it's cool that I can have a different outfit, but I can't have different outfits in this game besides like Goku and his battle damage. Like, I think it's kind of corny. But today, the the mod community has done God's work and have gave us 3 new outfits. So today, I'm gonna be showing you guys the Saiyan armors for the Universe 6 Saiyans. I think they're Universe 6. So I have 3. There's for Kale, Caulifla, and Kefla. I'm never doing Kaba, so don't ask in the comments. But today I want to show you guys the mods. I did lie. I'm not doing rank today. I have 1 rank match just all the way at the end of the video. So if you do want to see that, stay tuned. I do fuse into that match. The other matches are just going to be single matches because single matches are just way less laggy, and casual matches is just way easier to get for me. So the first like 4 matches are just singles and casuals. So just stick around for that. I do have a trailer video coming out without me yapping, is what you're watching right now. It's just gonna be the raw trailer for the outfits. If you want to see that, make sure you go click that. I'm gonna leave it in the link below along with the mods. So make sure you look out for that. I also do have a trailer out for Goku and Vegeta Jr. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and hit my channel. I'll also leave a link to that down below in the description if you do want to see that. Let me know if you like these formats. Let me know if you want to see more mods. If you do want to see a mod that's currently out, let me know in the comments below. I'll do a video showcase on them. I might even do a trailer if I have the time for it. With that being said, if you do like this video, again, leave a like, hit the sub button, leave a comment. Let me know that you actually enjoy this. But with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the video, and and that's it. So first match, I start off in Super Saiyan just because I prefer her Super Saiyan form over her base form.
No,
I do genuinely have to get better at her base form just because when you're doing DP battles, ideally you want to start off in base form and work up just so you have more points. But for her, my DP battle is base form Caulifla, Super Saiyan Kale, and then Diamond Goku, which you'll see at the end of the video with the last match. But I think her Super Saiyan form is just way better. Honestly, I think it's a little bit, I'll say it's a little bit worse than Kefla, but I think it's in the same tier range, just because her Instant Spark is super good. If you get the Instant Spark off, she has an unblockable ult, which Kefla doesn't have. The only thing is, Kefla has more damage, she has more health, and she has better Ki Blast. I don't know why that was in my mind, but out of the 2 between Kale and Caulifla, I definitely think Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla is way better. Just having an Instant Spark is kind of puts you over every other character who doesn't have one. So she's just been fun to play with. Long story short, but I hit him with the ultimate. Like again, this is unblockable, so this is guaranteed, and that's the game.
The moment you decided to square up against.
So Kale is definitely the weaker one out of the 2 that out of the 2, Caulifla and Kale.
Hey, would you two
just
mind
because
fusing into
she hits
Kefla
slower,
again?
and I don't know what to do with her
no
skill
offense.
points, honestly. She has Wild Sense, and her other one is a buff, and I don't believe in using buffs when I have other abilities like Wild Sense, After Image Strike, or even just After Image. I don't think they're necessarily viable, like, at all. I think if anything, they should have gave this Kale a full power. That would have made her so much better. But she does have like low-key high-ass damage, so I can't be too upset. But she also has great Ki Blast. Great Ki Blast. Her Ki Blasts are probably like my most favorite thing about her, is because they open people up so easily.
it's just you just get so much off. So if you do get a sparking off with her, it's pretty much that's pretty much game. Just because she could stun loop you with her charged ki blast, and if you get stunned at all with her or Caulifla, they get a guaranteed ult because it's unblockable. But on to the next match.
I actually beat Goku. Oh, Caulifla will be so proud of me.
So Kefla is definitely my favorite out of the three. I do want to get better with Caulifla just because she has wild sense and full power instant spark. But I think overall I'd rather have more health and damage than have wild sense. Like I said, wild sense is kind of predictable. And if I really do need wild sense, I'll just go back to base form, which I think is a great thing to be able to do. It's just de-transform. I think de-transforming is kind of underused unless you're a Vegito player. Spam after strike, but I think de-transforming for different skill sets is actually insane tech, low-key. That might just be a me thing. I haven't seen many people do it, but it's one of my favorite things to do. But she, I think the only reason I'm good with the other two is because I got good with Kefla first. Because she's obviously, like, you guys might be like, duh, but she's genuinely just a mix of both of them. She has Caulifla's hit speed, Kale's damage, Kale's ki blast. She gets instant spark from Caulifla with Super Saiyan 2. She has wild sense and base form. And she gets Caulifla's ki blast speed with her normal ki blast. But I catch him when he does the super dash, and it leaves him one shot. I try to bait him out with a super dash to hit him in the back. You'll see here. But he ends up catching me and goes, oh. But didn't know this until recently when Kefla uses her instant spark, she gets a defense up. So this doesn't do 1900 or 21, not 1900, 19k or 21k damage, only does 16, which lets me live. So what I do here is I de-transform, I use wild sense because I can't find him, and then he doesn't rush me, so I just use ki blast to keep my distance, and that's how I won that. But on to the next.
Yeah! That's right, I won!
So this is the last single battle I do. I picked Caulifla because
Goku, right?
I just want to get better with her.
I've been looking forward to
She
this.
plays very similar to Kefla, obviously, but she has obvious weakness. Like her charge ki blast is just
You're full of energy,
not as
aren't
good.
you? Okay,
Her damage is
I'll fight
pretty
you.
low
Just
compared to
chill
the
out a
other
little
two.
bit.
But she is fast. Like she's super fast. And I think that kind of makes up for her damage sometimes. One thing I did realize while playing her though, because she has such low damage compared to a lot of the other people in the game, I feel like she my defense game with her has to be a lot better because they're out damaging me. So it's just a matter of me getting better at super counters, which I really have to work on. Even with this guy, he plays very aggressively. He hits me more than I would like for him to hit me, and it kind of makes me upset looking back at it. Now that I think about it, but he plays super aggressive. He won't let me charge. He doesn't want to charge either. That's just the reason why I think he kind of lost this, because he doesn't have well, he has ki for ki blast, but he doesn't use them. He keeps trying to hit me. And when we do vanish force, he just didn't have the ki for it. But I end up winning this one just because I have more ki than him, and he couldn't really do anything about it. But on to the next match.
You lost the moment you decided to square up against me.
Now with this match, bro, I'm gonna let you know now. DP battles on PC have been the worst experience I've ever had in a Bandai game so far. And it's only in ranked. Like casual lobbies is perfectly fine. It's not laggy. I'm not disconnecting. Like it's just fine. But in DP battles on ranked, you're either disconnecting from connection issues. You're either just fighting the most cheese team on the planet Earth. they rage quit or it fucking freeze frames like it is now. It's just the worst thing. I played. I had more fun on Chris Clash. I had more fun on Connections. Like, I don't know what's wrong with DP battle right now on PC. Specifically ranked DP battles. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it gets fixed. Hopefully it gets fixed. But his team, from what I can remember, was Frieza, both the Android, and Hercule. His Frieza wasn't much of a problem. So I'm pretty much I greened his Frieza from what I can remember. I'm pretty sure I greened him. And switches out to Dr. Gero. Dr. Gero does give me some problems though. I won't lie. Just because I think androids are low-key like kind of strong, but not as strong as Twitter makes it seem out to be. Twitter makes androids seem like they're just unbeatable. Because the gimmick about androids is that they get super armor after they do their little buff. It's like passive super armor, kind of like Broly's. And they also get they heal on grabs and they get key back on grab. And since they can't charge, they have no need to play passively like at all. So they're kind of just hard to deal with. But I think if you don't mash and you kind of play it slow with androids, you'll get the hang of it. I think mashing is the biggest problem for people. So, like, I'm punching him and he's not getting stunned. I don't know what's going on. I'm freaking out. And then they get grabbed because they're mashing. He's not getting stunned, and then they're healing. I think that's the biggest problem with androids. But other than that, androids aren't really a problem. 3 hits, their super armor gets broken. Any heavies, they get broken. So step-in heavies are a good counter for them. Ki Blast is just a good counter to literally every problem in the game, whether it be after image strike, wild sense, literally any problem that you have in the game. When fighting somebody, Ki Blast is literally the answer. Besides instant sparks. Instant sparks, again, I think are just the best things because not only do you get a key shield, you also get 2 bars a key, like 2 full bars a key. You get access to your ultimate that does 2 bars of damage if it lands. You get a damn near infinite combo string if you just mash square, especially if they're getting hit from the back. Granted, that's if they don't super counter, but that's like with everything in the game. So I think instant sparks are definitely the best abilities in the game so far, just in my personal opinion. I know some people will probably say active strike is, but if I have an instant spark and I dump 2 full bars of Ki Blast to you, what are you gonna do? Like I just won that. But this guy, he falls for wild sense pretty much consistently, so I just beam him down with the Ki Blast, and then that's Dr. Gero. Now, this android is a little bit more annoying. Like he's only annoying because I'm playing Damagoku. Damagoku doesn't have Ki Blast, which I think is hit or miss depending on who you're fighting. So guys like him, who don't use Ki Blast too much, kind of just easy to fight with Damagoku. Reason is because he gets hella hyper armor on his triangles, which literally just gives you free damage and a free combo if it lands, which most of the time it will. Even if he was using Ki Blast, if you use Ki Blast on Damagoku from close range, he'll hyper armor through it and just poke you, and then that's free, more free damage. The only counter to Damagoku's power pole though is long range fights. So if you're spamming long range, he doesn't really have an answer because the only other option he has is to super dash. But if you use super dash with Damagoku, then you're opened up to a sidestep, and if you get sidestep, that's free damage on their part. Which the only option you have there is a super counter, but super counters are kind of inconsistent for me. So it's like I'd rather just switch out at that point. But I get the super counter here, full power, and then I stun lock him with Ki Blast and hit him with the ultimate. And this ultimate being unblockable, by the way, is so nice, bro. It makes up for like the lack of damage that she gets compared to some other characters, just because it does 2 bars free, and then I get an instant spark. So after I hit him with this, I could have went to instant spark again, but I didn't do that. What I ended up doing was I seen he had Hercule, and I decided not to be corny. So I powered down, and I decided to be even cornier. I attempt fusion here. So another reason I wanted to get good with Caulifla is because when you do power down to fuse, like you have to fight with base Caulifla for a little bit because there's a cooldown on transformations. So you have to be able to sustain yourself until that cooldown is out. Granted, the cooldown isn't that long, so it's like you don't have to sustain yourself that long. But you do have to sustain yourself at the beginning of the match and when you de-transform, because if they are very aggressive, you'll just lose that interaction. But he's just gonna spam this, so all I end up doing was pelting him with Ki Blast. He just keeps getting peppered with them. He does hit me with the ability once, but after he hits me with that ability, kind of just came from there. Yeah, this is where he hits me. I get a little bit annoyed because I've seen this cutscene too many times already, and I just pepper him with more Ki Blast. Bow, 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 bow. I missed a grab here, unfortunately, but I tech his, and from here, I think I grabbed him twice. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Like, all the buffs in the world can save you. But yeah, this is a game here. I grab him again, and that's game. But if you enjoyed the video, let me know down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll do more videos like this. Other than that, have a nice day, guys.
I knew it! Together, we're unstoppable! We're only...